Hello and welcome. In this video series, we'll discuss 7 reasons behind the Peruvian economy's miracle. Peru has a lot of potential for foreign investment, and there are several reasons why you should consider investing in this South American nation. Reason 1. Economic stability. Over the past decade, Peru has consistently been one of the fastest growing economies in Latin America, with an average annual growth rate of around 4%. Thanks to its economic stability and growth, Peru has become an increasingly attractive destination for foreign investments in recent years. This growth has been supported by sound macroeconomic policies, a business-friendly environment, and a commitment to open trade and investment. Reason 2. Low inflation rate. Peru has a low inflation rate and a robust banking system, which provides a solid foundation for investors. So why has Peru become a stable and attractive destination for foreign investments? In short, Peru offers foreign investors a stable and attractive environment to do business, with opportunities for growth and profitability. Reason 3. Business environment. Peru is a democracy with a strict rule of law and respect for private property rights protected by the country's Constitution of 1993. Reason 4. Trade agreements. Its government has implemented pro-business policies and promoted trade and investment through free trade agreements and other measures. The first trade agreement we'll discuss is the Peru-United States Free Trade Agreement. It was signed in 2007, and this agreement eliminates tariffs and other barriers to trade between Peru and the United States. American companies can now import Peruvian products without paying additional fees, and vice versa. This agreement has made it easier for Peruvian companies to access the large US market and for American companies to take advantage of Peru's low labor costs and abundant natural resources. Another important agreement is the Peru-European Free Trade Association Free Trade Agreement, or EFTA-FTA. This agreement was signed in 2010 between Peru and 4 European countries, Switzerland, Norway, Iceland, and Liechtenstein. This agreement also eliminates tariffs and other barriers to trade between the signatory countries. This has opened up new markets for Peruvian companies in Europe. At the same time, European businesses now have easier access to Peru's market demands from a growing middle class in the 10 biggest cities of the country. Finally, we have the Trans-Pacific Partnership, or TPP. This agreement was signed in 2016 between Peru and 11 other countries, including the United States, Japan, Canada, and Australia. The TPP eliminates tariffs and other trade barriers between the signatory countries and includes provisions for protecting intellectual property and promoting labor and environmental standards. Although the United States has since withdrawn from the TPP, the agreement still offers significant opportunities for investors in Peru and the other participating countries. So why are these trade agreements so favorable for investors? For one, they make it easier for companies to access new markets and expand their customer base. They also make importing and exporting goods more cost-effective since tariffs and other fees are reduced or eliminated. Most importantly, these agreements promote excellent economic stability and predictability, encouraging businesses to invest and grow. Reason 5. Chancay Hub Port. Why should investors be interested in the new port of Chancay that will be ready in 2024? Well, there are several reasons. First, the port of Chancay is strategically located. It is situated near major population centers and is easily accessible by road and rail. This means it can serve as a central transportation hub for the region, connecting businesses to markets within Peru and internationally. Second, the port of Chancay is designed to handle many cargo types, including containers, dry bulk, and liquid bulk. This versatility makes it an attractive option for businesses across various industries, from agriculture to mining to manufacturing. Third, the port of Chancay is built with the latest technology and infrastructure. It can handle larger vessels and more cargo than other regional ports. Additionally, the port will be equipped with modern facilities such as automated cranes and an advanced container yard management system. Fourth, the port of Chancay is part of a larger development plan for the region. The Peruvian government invests heavily in infrastructure and transportation projects like airports and the Southern Gas Pipeline. This means there will be a growing demand for transportation and logistics services in the region, which the port of Chancay will be well positioned to provide. Reason 6. Peruvian Central Bank. Behind this macroeconomical stability are professional Peruvians like the 3 times awarded Central Banker of the Year for the Americas region, Julio Velarde, chairman of the Central Reserve Bank of Peru. Few in Latin America have held a post and enjoyed sustained international respect for as long as Julio Velarde has. At the helm of Peru's central bank since 2006, Mr. Velarde has remained a calming figure, both politically and economically, even during tumultuous times. During his tenure, the country has been run by 7 different presidents. Peru's economy is diverse, with mining, agriculture, tourism, and technology sectors offering investment opportunities. Reason 7. Focused on infrastructure. Peru is now focused on developing more infrastructure via public-private partnerships or PPP. In the past decade, the private investment promotion agency ProInversion has awarded public-private partnership projects with an investment commitment of several $billion. These results have encouraged Peru to develop more infrastructure through investment mechanisms. In the following years, Peru will continue offering attractive investment opportunities under a solid framework of stable macroeconomic policies. Peru has also had other successful experiences with the OXI mechanism that allows it to speed up the implementation of public works, allows public entities to implement public investment projects with financing from the private sector, facilitates the selection process for the funding and implementation of public investment projects, improves the quality of life harmoniously with national, regional, and local development policies and plans. OXI projects can use financial resources in advance, such as fees, bonuses, and customs revenues, associates the image of public entities with projects of high social impact, and risks related to work execution are transferred to the private company. This is an example of the planning phase of coar high-performance public school in the lower secondary level. OXI mechanism projects can also be riverside defenses, irrigation canals, high-performance schools like this, ecological industrial parks, wastewater treatment plants, sanitary landfills, tracks, sidewalks, highways, hospitals, bridges, water and drainage systems, forest nurseries, telecommunications, and electrification projects. On the other hand, public entities recognize the financing of the projects by awarding certificates that may be used by private companies for the payment of third-category income tax. We hope you have learned about the many benefits of investing in this beautiful country. If you have any questions about investment opportunities in Peru, please get in touch with us today using the information below this video. Thanks for watching.